Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to week 16. Yay! So, it is now week 16, and I am so happy. I actually had a doctor's appointment today, and it went really, really well. No, they didn't do another ultrasound, but they did let me hear the baby's heartbeat, and this was my first time ever getting to hear the baby's heartbeat. I hadn't heard the baby's heartbeat all the last two times that I went, but I was able to hear the baby's heartbeat, and it was like amazing. Like when I went in there to my doctor's appointment. Well, first of all, the crazy thing that happened was my appointment was originally scheduled for 9:20 in the morning. And then they called me and told me that, it was going to have to be rescheduled because my doctor had to deliver a baby. So, luckily I was able to finagle things with my job, and then I just rescheduled it for 1:50 p.m. today. So, I went in there, and he basically was telling me that my vitals, everything looked good. Everything looks good, I'm healthy, blah 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 blah. And then he asked me, was there any questions that I had? And I said, well, the first question is, when will I get to hear my baby's heartbeat? He said, well, I'm glad you asked because you're going to hear it today. So I got to hear my baby's heartbeat. He had it's like a little scanner like thing. It wasn't like there was no ultrasound thing. He had it had like a speaker to it. I don't know. But anyways, he still used the stuff you would use if you was doing an ultrasound to, feel down there, like put the stuff down there, underneath your abdomen. And I got to hear the baby's heartbeat, and it was so fast. I was like, oh my God. Like, it sounded like horses galloping, like a treaty or an army was marching somewhere. It was like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, wow. But anyways, my baby's fetal heart rate is 158. And some people say, oh, that means you're having a girl. And some people say, oh, that means you're having a boy. I have no idea. And I don't even know if that stuff really is right. But that's what it was. So that was a good thing. I asked him questions about, what happened a few weeks ago with me having to go to the ER about my chest pains and stuff like that. And he advised me that stuff is common to happen where you feel dizzy or you have chest pains and all that kind of stuff because, the hormones changing in your body, and, your heart had pumped twice as hard, for the baby and stuff like that. But he told me the only time to be alarmed about it is if during your pregnancy, because I've always had chest pains when I was, younger, or even, up to now, I've always had some type of chest pain or whatnot. Oh my gosh, I hate when this happens. I do not want to do a scan on my computer right now. Hold on, guys. This is about to make me mad. Okay, there you go. Canceled it. Anyways, but yeah, I've always had chest pains and stuff like that. Not like real bad, but to the point where they ruled that it was a heart condition or anything. But I've had chest pains, headaches, stuff like that. But he said if it becomes like a routine where it happens all the time during my pregnancy, then they are going to need to do other tests and stuff. But other than that, I was fine. Then I asked him, could I fly? Because I'm supposed to be taking a trip soon. And I was reading on Baby Center and all these other websites that women who flew in their pregnancy during their second trimester always lost the baby. And so that concerned me. And they were saying, like, because of the air cabin pressure and all this other kind of stuff, that will cause you to miscarry or something. And he said that is not true. He's like, if that was the case, then they wouldn't have people flying, period, because the pressure is so bad that it would crush humans too. So he's like, that's not necessarily true. He told me you gotta be careful what you look at online because they're not gonna, a lot of times the full story is not, they're not, the people who are telling you the story are not telling you the full story. He's like, they could have any other type of complications or be a high risk pregnancy, or different things can happen that they might not be telling you that caused that to happen, or they might already been in a process of maybe having a miscarriage. So he was like, you're okay to fly, you can fly. He's like, of course, anything can happen, but he's like, I don't see a reason as you cannot fly. And the national air people allow pregnant people to fly, blah, 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 blah. So either way it goes, it's okay to fly. So I should be flying in May, God willing, and if I feel up to it, to take a trip. But anyways, so I asked him that, and that was really it. And I forgot to ask him another question about being around cats, because supposed to be going to my grandfather's house for Easter, and they have cats. Like, they have a bunch of cats. And I read some stuff on there that you shouldn't be around those type of animals during your pregnancy, or the kitty litter or something. And I'm concerned about that because they have so many cats over there. But my mom thinks it should be okay, but you know, I don't really want to take any chances. But I meant to ask my doctor about that, and I'll probably call tomorrow and see what they say, if it's okay to be around cats. Let me see. Symptoms, nothing really. To be honest with you guys, this week I feel normal. You know, I'm not as hungry as I was before. I'm kind of back to my normal eating habits, and they also said I gained 3 pounds. So I actually weigh 148 pounds. I weigh 148.5 pounds. So he said that I'm on track. I'm gaining, you know, 3 pounds a month now, but that I'm on track and I should be fine. What else? That's really it, guys. I'm really, you know, oh, another thing. I did decide to go ahead and do the AFT test, where you check to make sure your baby doesn't have any I'm not even going to try that word. Your baby doesn't have Down syndrome or any other kind of issues going on. And it's not that I would love my baby any less, because some people opt out of the test. They're like, no, I don't need it. My doctor actually gave me an option. I guess those who are at a high-risk pregnancy, they are mandated to do it. If they don't want to do it, they got to sign a release. I'm not a high-risk pregnancy, but that's just something that I want to know, so I can be prepared and get my house in order in the event that something like that was to happen. What things do I need to be looking into now? I would not ever abort my child if they had some type of disability. My sister has special needs. She has autism and cerebral palsy. So I would not do that. But that's just something, me knowing, you know, what all happens with a child that has a disability or special needs, there's things that I feel like I would need to get in order or in place so that I could be able to make the best decisions and health choices for my child moving forward. So I don't feel like anything's wrong. I know my test will come back good next week because it's going to take 5 days to come back. So I'm not tripping, but I just wanted that just in case. So let me see. Is there anything else that I could tell you guys? That's about it. Baby's fine. I still feel my baby move. I don't care what my doctor say. He tell me I'm going to feel the baby move for another 4 weeks, or in between next week and the next 3 weeks. I don't believe that. I know I felt my baby move. As a matter of fact, last night, I felt my baby moving. So I put my hand like down there, like below my abdomen, and I felt it go like this. I know what I'm feeling. So it's my body. I know what I'm feeling, and I'm just gonna go with yes. I'm feeling my baby move. I felt it's like the baby wasn't. It's like all the way. It was all the way to my right, and it was hard. And then I felt like a bloop, bloop, and then like I moved my hand. And I felt it. I felt it on my hand. I felt the boom. Now remember, I was telling y'all a few days ago or last week that I was like, it's weird. But when I put my hand there and I felt it, it didn't feel like that. It was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, it just made me smile. I was just like, wow, like, this is so cool. So, my baby must be very smart and advanced. Oh well, and is growing at a great rate. And I'm happy about that. So, that's about it, guys. I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. There's nothing else really to discuss. Oh, one last thing, and I promise is that Nate is coming to do some videos. And I know y'all probably miss him because he always make y'all laugh. And I know I took down the old videos, but y'all like these new videos coming up. So he's going to come on our little show and give us some laughs. Oh, gosh, I keep forgetting. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Unfortunately, I get all the alerts on my phone that tells me that I have new subscribers. I don't like get them through my computer or anything, so I'm not able to go to your page personally and say thank you. But I did want to just let you guys know that I am aware that you all are subscribing to me. And I do want to say thank you very much to all the new subscribers. Send me a note. And really how I am able to go to your page and tell you thank you is if you put a comment on my page. That way I'm able to see who you are. And then I can go to your page and say thank you. And we can, you know, connect, network or whatever. So that's the best way. Or go to, you know, make a comment on my thing, on my video and say that you subscribe. But I always want to let you guys know I'm very grateful and thankful for you guys subscribing to me, and I really do appreciate that. And before I forget, because I've been saying, oh, 1 second in this whole video, I'm going to do a belly shot and show y'all the progression of my belly. Alright, here we go. Okay, guys. Here is my belly. Excuse my drawers. Here's my belly. Excuse the lighting over there. I have my window open. Here's the side. Here's the front. Side. Front. The other side. Doo, doo, doo. There we go. Alright, see you guys.